Hello and welcome back to Subnautica. Today we're going to be taking on the Aurora. That's that thing, if you haven't found that out yet. You'll notice there at the front of the ship there's a bit of a open area. That's where we're going to be heading towards. Now before you go to the Aurora, you're going to want to make sure you have like the basic gear. You need a repair tool, otherwise you're just wasting your time because you're going there to fix the engine room, which will allow you to take off the radiation suit for the rest of the game, and you can use the upgraded suits that do other things in its place. You should also definitely have a scanner, like 100%. You're going in there to get a lot of, I guess, scannable components that help you throughout the game. A laser cutter, I don't actually think you need a laser cutter for the Aurora, but it can help you get through things a little bit easier. Same with the propulsion gun, not necessary, but definitely makes it way easier. And I'm going to be using a Seamoth to get there. Again, I don't think you need a Seamoth to get there, but certainly makes it just a lot faster and easier. Let's grab the Seamoth, hop in, and head towards the middle of the Aurora there, and then we'll follow its body to the north and get to the entrance. Now you do have to be careful how you approach the Aurora in Subnautica because there is a very angry guard at a certain point of it, and if you go in at the wrong angle, you might piss off that guard. Oh, there's a beacon schematic, nice. Oh god, there's two of them. Okay. Just while I'm here, I do see useful things. Beacon fragment. I was looking for one of these earlier. Beacons are very helpful. And that's about all we're getting from here, but I'll take the free sulfur. You might want to not pick things up because you might need all that storage space for the things you're going to get in the Aurora, but I can probably spare 2 sulfur. I can always drop it if it's too much. Oh, there's more beacon fragments here. Getting closer to the Aurora there. Now here's some advice, and this advice goes for real life and in video games. If you're in a particular area, again, this applies to real life too, and it's suspiciously empty, probably don't go there. Because there are reasons that things aren't in places. Usually it means there's something dangerous there, and that's why nothing else is there. And you may notice the complete desolation of the immediate area, but let's just pretend that it's just because this ship landed here. Also, a little bit of loot here, hang on. Now you may vaguely be able to hear the shrieking of the guard of the Aurora. Don't know if the audio is picking it up, but I would recommend you stick close to this side here. Right, let's go up to surface level here so we can see the entrance. Don't go down into those depths over there, that's all I'm going to tell you. See that? You don't see that. I'm looking right at it. Don't go there. Don't go there. Just don't. Okay, eventually you will actually have to go there, but don't go there right now. Let's scoot the Seamoth right up to here. Probably try not to crash it when you do yours.
Ship's structural integrity is low. Fire suppression equipment and laser cutters may be required. Exploration is conducted at your own risk.
Indeed. These little crab fuckers, by the way, do hurt if they bite you, but I've found you can pretty much outrun them and they don't really seem to follow you into the ship, so just go up here. Now when you get up here, you've got 2 paths to take. This is a lot of these little crawly guys. So the way I like to go in first is up here. There's another entrance that we'll cover later. You want to come up and around and then follow this bit round here. And there's some floating sparks here, being kind of weird, but that's fine. Got some loot. First aid kit could be helpful. You can stab these things if you want, by the way, but it's just a lot of effort. Which is kind of like the mantra for the game. You're not really supposed to kill anything. Mostly just as a fact of, like, it takes ages to kill anything with a knife. Now, you can run through fire, by the way. You don't need a fire extinguisher, but be aware that you're going to have to heal yourself a few times. If you want to do it that way. Ow. So let's see what that said there. So, we get another battery. I believe there's like 10 in here, so if you're really short on batteries, probably just do something much more reasonable than coming in here, actually. I'm not going to entertain that thought. There's a PDA. Aurora Engineering Drone Log.
Mode. Loading voice recognition. Engineer Barclay and Chief Technology Officer you identified.
Drone, get me a propulsion cannon.
Repulsion cannon retrieved.
Hey, Berkeley. Install that circuit box with that
Another
repulsion
battery.
cannon and you'll punch a hole in the cargo bay.
Damn it, drone, I said propulsion, not repulsion. Recalibrate sensors.
Senses recalibrated.
Sensors aren't the problem. I tweak the program. It's like you now. It doesn't like being told what to do.
Drone, I know...
His name's Albert now.
Albert, I know it's not your fault, but it would really help me do my job if you'd bring me what I asked for. Thanks for your time.
Propulsion cannon retrieved.
Thank you. Now go away.
Entering hibernation mode.
Boss, this hobby of yours isn't making my job any easier. Or safer.
Maybe so, but it's all that's stopping me from being so bored I take a spacewalk in my skivvies.
Aurora systems are running on local reserve power, unable to remotely download black box data.
Okay. So if we want the black box data, we have to go find it ourselves. There's also another PDA here. Notes to self. We've got the cargo bay code here, 1454. And we also have this, which gives me some information about the Aurora, which is here. If you want this part of it, pause now. And if you want this part of it, pause now. There we go. Let's continue. Propulsion cannon fragment. I think I have this, yeah. Of course I do, I used it to get in here. What am I talking about? So this is why you need that. Again, you can find ways to get around this without the propulsion cannon, but this certainly makes it quicker. Just move this damn desk out of the way. There we go. Then jump over those. Let's continue down into this area. So this is where we use our first code, which was 1454.
Do not match any known offensive technologies.
Here we are. We are in the cargo bay. As you would expect, there's good things to be found in here, so let's put out this fire. I think there's stuff hiding behind here, is there not? Oh, is there not? Maybe it's procedural, I don't know. I thought there was something hiding behind there, but maybe I'm thinking of another part of the place. Still, there's still a lot of stuff in the cargo bay that's probably going to be useful, and yes, this game does have fall damage, despite being 97% underwater. So here, some water. Now we got a PDA here. Government profile for AURORA. If you're interested, pause there, and pause there. Or you can go into the Wikipedia and, like, read the lore. Or play the game and read the lore. Ah, here we go, here's one of these components. This is a fragment of the engine for the Cyclops. Now, the Cyclops is a big submarine you can build. You need to find 3 segments, each having 3 fragments each. So you have to scan 9 things to make the Cyclops, basically. And the Aurora will help you a little bit with that, but I don't think it gives you the full thing. So next we want to go down here. Anything in this box? Nope, cool. So, oh, hello. Nutrient block, nice. Let me eat that and get myself like over 100. There we go. Another box. Water, cool. I could actually use that and save an inventory slot. There we go. Forklift, hello. So we got the drive room, steam off bay, and a room that will take you to the prawn suit bay. Oh, hello. Let me just stab that. You can right click if those things latch onto you with any tool that you could have or weapon, but the knife will just kill them. So it's nice to have the knife. You just right click. This is the prawn suit bay over here. You can get to it from the other side of the building, but if you want to skip straight to it, bring the laser cutter. Oh, in the meantime, get the fuck off me. God, there's loads of you in here. Little shits. We want to come over here and repair that damaged wiring. It's just gonna open this door to us. Which I think this is the Seamoth bay, right? Yeah. So if you don't have a Seamoth, you can definitely get a lot of pieces of Seamoth in here. So there's 2 fragments of it. Yeah, that would help you out a lot. And we also get the Seamoth Depth Module Mark 1. That'll give you an extra 100 meters of crush depth on your Seamoth. Very helpful to get that for free, which is one of the major reasons we're in here, other than to, you know, do the story. Let's get the PDA here. VR Suite Log. Is there any useful info in this? So we got players on a desert island game, and yeah, what appears to have happened here is the 3 players turned immediately to capitalism and then killed each other, and then the winner died. Very, very interesting social commentary there. I wonder what they meant by that. unlock this door here. There we go. Get another first aid kit here with PDA. Again, pause if you want to see this, but we do have cabin 1's code here, 1869. That'll be useful later to get into a room we want to get into. Another PDA here. More information about the Aurora's mission. I would sit and read all that, but listen, it would take forever, and I only have so many episodes of Subnautica I can make. So I thought I would just let you guys read that lore and let everyone else sort of infer the story, because it is pretty intuitive to understand what's going on just from playing the game. The extra lore is just a nice little benefit. We head up here, we find another area to repair, which takes us to the prawn bay. Open that up. And in here, you'll see prawn suits, which are little mech thingies that you can use throughout the game. You'll need to make your own, of course, but you can scan the parts in here. There we go. There's another one over here. And then I need 4. Cool. This is probably maybe the second vehicle you'd make. I don't know. Maybe you would make a Cyclops first if you had the stuff for it. Power cell, nice. Another prawn suit here. 3, and I think we can scan that one over there as well if I just sort of swim over to it. There we go. Alright, so we got the prawn suit blueprint. What do you need to actually make that? Not that we're going to make it in the middle of the Aurora, but it's still good to know. Prawn suit, diamonds, aerogel, enameled glass, lead, and plasteel ingots. The only thing I'm not sure about there is the aerogel. I'll need to look into that later. But I think I know where you get it. But we'll get to that when we get to it. So you've got a couple of options here. You can go to the living quarters, or you can go down into that. Let's go to the living quarters first. Can we move any of this? Or in fact, can you even get up here from here? Is that ladder usable, do you think? No, it doesn't look like it is. Ah, probably over here, right? This looks usable. God, the jump in this game is pathetic. There we go. There we are. Oh. Finally. Maybe I should have just propulsion cannoned my way through that. So, we find the living area over here, and you'll find a lot of food and water in here in particular. Nutrient blocks, one of the highest food items in the game, if not the highest. So, having those is nice. Let me get the fire extinguisher back out. Let me in. How do you reload these? I don't know, but we don't need to carry an empty fire extinguisher. Right, the most important thing here is, of course, the bar table. We need to be able to build these or we'll never finish the game. That is, of course, a joke, just for those of you who don't actually get that. Right, abandoned PDA. You can bring these posters with you, by the way. So, we just have menu. I don't think this is of particular relevance. I've got a box here. Water, cool. Right, come on through here. Right, so we've got cabin 1 here. This was 1869, if I remember correctly. Oh, 1869. Let me in. A blue cap. Is this actually wearable? No, it's not. Well, you know what? I don't really care. I'm just going to drop that. We can get the bed here. Building a bed might be something you want to do for your house, so here's a place you can get one. Abandoned PDA.
New PDA data.
You can also get the arcade gorge toy. I'm going to bring that.
New PDA data.
Responsible autonomous relations. Here you go. Here's the whole thing. Moving on. Carry all. We can put things in here, I think. But I don't know if it's actually ever worth it to do that. Let me pick up this water and stuff. Bunch of extra water and stuff in here. And then try and pick it up. Bag is not empty, you can't pick it up yet. So it's just a storage container. It doesn't actually work as a bag. And I'm full already, which is a problem. But I don't need titanium. And you know what? Screw the cave sulfur too. I got a lot of water. Could definitely just not bring that, but I don't like wasting it. There's another bed. There's another poster here if you want one, but I don't care. Another bottle of water. Oh yeah, there's wall shelves here. Cabin 2, the door's locked. Now you have the captain's quarters here. You're not going to get the code for this naturally without listening to a radio signal. But fortunately, I do just know the code. So if you are planning on playing this at home and you don't want to know what's in here and you don't want to know the code for the door, skip forward like 3 minutes and we'll be out of here. But I am just going to use this so I don't have to come back to the Aurora. And the code is 2, 6, 7, 9. And we've skipped a section of the story there, but like I don't want to come back. Get an Aurora miniature. We get the PDA, Captain's log. Just read these sections if you're interested. What we actually want out here though is this. This will tell you basically how to make the rocket to get off the planet.
Opening last recorded transmissions.
I'm gonna just cut that. And then you should get, yeah, the Neptune launch platform. You build this to get off the planet. We're miles away from getting the stuff to make that though. We can make the launch platform, but the rest of that part of the story is going to take a while. So we're not really skipping much. There's another poster here as well if you want one for the Aurora. Okay, we're out of the captain's quarters, and I'll try and keep it relatively secret what we found in there, other than we did get an Aurora miniature and an Aurora poster. That's not exactly story spoilers there. But I mean, if you're watching a Let's Play, why do you care about spoilers anyway? But whatever. We'll get to that section when we get to it. I plan on playing the full game either way. Let's read this PDA. More fluff from the characters of the Aurora. Here's the other half of the story. Just passive-aggressive HR stuff. Open this up. Battery. My inventory is full. I might just dump the filtered water, because you can get that anywhere. Another PDA. Another battery.
Integrating new PDA
First half of this story. Second half of this story. It really is just lore, but I am giving you opportunities to read it if you care. And cabin 6 over here, what do we have? Another battery. And a first aid kit. And you can get another cool poster here. It's kind of dark, but I'll take that one. You know what, while I'm here, let me just grab this one too. Water is just going to be thrown away in favor of cool things. Because this is an ocean. Water is not that hard to get. I think that's everything in this section. Let's head back down to the prom bay. From here is how you get the black box. So you want to come into this under section. Try and show you the direction we go to get to it. So there's the tunnel there. We come up here. There's that wall. If you've got a compass, look northeast and then just come down. Then you'll find this tunnel. Aurora's shaking. And then the black box is down here. It's just another one of these data terminals.
Integrating new
And here you
PDA
can basically
data.
see what happened to the Aurora as it was crashing. There was a high velocity energy pulse detected on the planet's surface. We got an emergency distress call. All the life pod bays on the starboard side were destroyed, so you won't find any survivors on the other side of the Aurora, I think is what it's saying there. The other life pods did launch, and there's 25 of them. And then it basically detects you. There was 8 life pods on the planet's surface. I guess the rest fell outside of the playable map of Subnautica, which, if you know anything about the playable map of Subnautica, it's basically in the mouth of a dormant volcano. Everything outside of it is just a massive, massive cliff, and it's terrifying. So they're all dead if they did land there. And over 8 hours, there was 1 survivor, and that's you. And the only person who is currently unaccounted for is Non-Essential Systems Maintenance Chief Riley Robinson. That's you. You're a janitor. And then the monitoring equipment completely failed at 13 hours. So that's what happened to the Aurora. Let's continue throughout here. Now, obviously, it doesn't explain what the high velocity energy pulse is, but I mean, that's part of the mystery of the story, but I know what it is, and people who've played it before know what it is, and it's pretty obvious when you think about it, but, you know. It's not ruin things for people who haven't seen Subnautica 6 years after it came out, and 10 years after it entered early access. Alright, we get another code here. I do know the codes, but I'm gonna try and look around for the codes, right, just a little bit. I only did it for the captain's quarters, because I know the radio call comes in way later, and you'd have to come back, but the door code here is 6483. 6483. Open this one up. We got abandoned PDA. We got a data terminal.
New PDA data.
The repulsion cannon.
Corruption. was detected on your relay. Your technology blueprints have been updated.
There we go. My inventory's full, so I can't grab that. Let's get a breathe of oxygen real quick. And then if we come over here, put out this fire, we will find ourselves at the other entrance at this place. And you'll see the sea moths over there, so you can take an alternate turn there and deal with that. But in the meantime, let's go back inside, because we are not done with this place yet. Also, if you run out of fire extinguisher, there's one there. I think I forgot to read one of those logs, so let me see if I can find that. Here we go. What can we learn from the hive mind of Strader 6? Here's the first half. Got down to here, there's another part of it. And here's the final part of it. It really is just yapping away, isn't it? But yeah, we have to go back to that prawn suit area. Or you could look back around from the outside if you want. Alright, here we are back in the prawn bay. And now one thing I actually forgot about that is actually really important if you come to the prawn bay. Come over here, you can get a storage module for either a prawn suit or a sea moth, I think, right? Sea moth and prawn compatible, yeah. So you can use that to get a little storage container on the side of your prawn suit or sea moth, which can be very helpful. But we want to come all the way back, because we kind of skipped a section there because we had the laser cutter. You come all the way back to the drive room in the sea moth bay here. Let me drop this and just replace it with another one. There we go. So in here, we need to do repairs to the drive core to stop it leaking radiation throughout the world.
Local radiation at maximum tolerable level.
We'll also find a Cyclops engine efficiency module. Grab that. That'll be useful later. We're looking for these little sections here, these little bursts in the thing. And you'll notice there's 10 more. But there are some more, and I think all the other ones you have to go into the water for, and you'll find many of those little shitbags who were biting you earlier down here too, so keep that in mind. There's one. Stab that little shit. There we go. Repair you. Get off me. Yeah, that doesn't kill it either, does it? Oh no, I think it does. Cool. Repair this. Repair this. 5 more to go. 4 more breaches to go, apparently. See one here. Hey, go away. Yeah. Fuck these guys. Yeah. Not letting me repair this one. There we go.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Alright, 2 more. Where am I missing? Let me get some oxygen. Is there any up here? I forget. That doesn't look like it. Ah, here we go. Here we go. In this little middle section here. If I can get the right angle. There we go. And then you. So now this should be repaired.
Drive core breach sealed. Radiation levels decreasing.
Which should resolve the radiation issue and let us use any suit upgrades I want. And I think that's everything you get from the Aurora. So let's take the stuff we got back to base and see what we want to do with the rest of this episode. Now the reason I skipped the captain's quarters and just used the code that I knew is just so I don't have to come back here later, because it is just like an unnecessary trip. So let's get our way back out of here and head home. Hello. How are you even alive up here? That's all. Here we are back at the entrance, and we've done the Aurora. Went pretty well, all things considered. Got everything I think you can get out of there. Probably missed a couple of batteries or something. Oh, we're falling. Well, good thing it doesn't really matter. Swim over to the sea moth real quick. Oh then. Ow. Right, come here, you little shit. Where is it? Oh shit, it's an ambush. They remembered. I think they're bored now. Anyway, as I was saying, we want to come over to the sea moth real quick. Grab the upgrades box there, and we want to put the storage module and the depth module there. Now we've got a crush depth of 300 meters for the sea moth, which means we could go into that one jelly cave and be able to use the sea moth in it, and we got a storage module as well. If we look at that, should be, yeah, here, open that storage. We get an extra 16 slots. Just shovel my batteries in there for now. What I really do want, though, is to put a couple of spare power cells in there so we've always got some. Let's also put a little bit of extra food, meds, and water in. There we go. So, let's get our way back to base, whilst trying to avoid the unknowable creatures of the depths. Oh shit, there he is. Right, we gotta make a break for it. Go, 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 go. He was very close to the Aurora. Ah, he's away, he's fine, we're good. That was very close, I'm not happy about that. I think this water here is too shallow for him to follow us anyway, so should be good. So now that we have a Seamoth that can go down to 300 meters, it might be worth checking out that broadcast over there, where it is at 300 meters. But we do have another radio call that might be of interest to us first. Ah, home sweet home. Let's empty out this damn storage. What do you have for me, radio?
This is Life Pod 7. Coordinates attached. Pod is structurally sound, but the fabricator's bust. Requesting assistance. 7 out.
Okay, we got another life pod there.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
Sunk 200 meters in an area of low ecological activity. 1 kilometer southwest of the Aurora's stern section. Yeah, that looks horrible. We'll deal with those later, though. Get the keep calm poster. There we go. Also, like, put the Aurora miniature just on the ground here. My little weird shrine. I also got the arcade gorge toy. And did I get another poster? I did. Natural selection. Where can I put that? I put it there. I mean, it's kind of weird, but yeah, that works. It's very low res, that, isn't it? Any partially charged batteries? I mean, we can switch over. Let's see. Here, so I got a bunch of batteries that still need charged. Put those in here. And dump the rest of the stuff that I found. Okay, some of my inventory is now reclaimed. So what would I need to do to get a prawn suit right now? Also, there is the repulsion cannon, but I don't really want one of those right now. So we would need plasteel ingots, aerogel, enameled glass, diamonds, and lead. What do you need to make aerogel? That's my question. So enameled glass is just glass and stalker teeth. So to get aerogel, you need to be further in the story, basically. So that's going to limit our ability to get a prawn suit until a little bit later, and that's fine by me. There's the thermoblade. Let's make one of those. I don't know when I gained the ability to make one, but let's do it anyway. The thermoblade. Wait, where's the thermoblade in this? Oh, it's made at the modification station. Got you. I didn't notice that there. So the repulsion cannon is an upgrade to the propulsion cannon anyway. If I did want plasteel ingots, what are they made from again? Lithium and titanium. Got you. Right, that's fine. So then I guess the next thing to do would be to follow that marker there to the 300 meters away thing. And see what we find. I have no other things to do right now, so let's go do it. Need to learn more technologies. Oh, LifePod 12 is actually not as far. Let's go that way. Let's do LifePod 12 first. If it's not too scary. Ah, to get to LifePod 12, we have to go through the mushroom forest biome. Which, despite how kinda low-key scary it looks, is relatively safe. You have these ghosty boys. I forget what they're called, like ghost rays or something. They're pretty chill, to be honest. And you can get a lot of really good resources from the mushroom forest. Things like lithium, I think, spawn here.
The biomass in this area is dominated by plant life, picking up faint or terra vehicle signatures.
Okay. So there's probably a life pod around here. One of the ones that we didn't get the location of, maybe? Let's see if we've got any clues. 6 is in the grassy biome, and 7 doesn't seem to be in the mushroom biome, so if there is a pod in this biome, it's not one we've been made aware of yet. Oh, that's the sound of a Reaper Leviathan somewhere. Is that what I think it is? Ah, Cyclops Hull Fragment. Thank you. Right, so I hear a Reaper. Is it above us or what? I don't see it. I see that, obviously, but that's not a Reaper, that's just a regular Leviathan. Hello, Bone Shark. Oh. Oh, the bulb zone, yes, yes. See that shocky thing there? Don't touch it, and probably just generally stay away from it in general. I feel like I don't even need to tell you that one. But yeah, this biome is a little bit more dangerous than the other ones. Hello, bone shark. I'm very scared of you, but I'm also very, very attracted by bright red rubies, so I mean, like, what am I gonna do? Leave my pod alone, you son of a bitch. Probably outrun him. Anyway, let's just keep moving and try and stay away from ampules. Otherwise, it's probably pretty safe. There's lava geysers here. You'll die. Don't go near them. I mean, you can go near them, but like, don't go in them. It's a fucking lava geyser. Yeah, we can find fun things in this biome. Now, I'm fully expecting there to just be a Reaper Leviathan above my head. So I'm always going to keep that in mind. And I'm out here. But we don't hear one. Alright, hopefully that ampule will leave us alone just long enough for me. Scoot into pod 12, grab that. And get out.
New EDA data.
I won't insta-kill you or anything, but like, I don't want to die. Okay, we got that one thing. Let's, oh, sorry fish. Let's head around here and see if I can find some good wreckages. Make my journey here worthwhile. Also, we got a message there. Where is it? Life pod 12. Let's play that.
I'm not really a doctor. I know that's what my ID says, but I never have been. Cheated the medical exams. What does a doctor these days need to know about manually resetting bones? When was the last time a top surgeon actually cut someone open? That's what the robots are for. Doctors these days read diagnoses off of computer readouts. For that, I'm perfectly qualified. But what good is it when I'm not connected to the main network? I'm bleeding. I've got glowing green pustules growing on my hands. I run a self-scan and it tells me I've got skin irritation. The only thing I studied in medical school was how to lie convincingly. What the hell do I know about how to treat an alien disease? I think I'm actually going to die down here.
Detecting volcanic activity and several unusual electromagnetic signatures in the region. Exercise caution when diving deeper.
I think we already found the weird electromagnetic signatures. It was those ampules. So there seems to be a disease going around in the water here. Oh, we're getting a message. Let's self-scan. Yep, we have a disease.
Foreign bacteria counters reached statistically significant levels. No adverse effects detected. Be vigilant for symptoms.
Interesting. So we've been infected with a disease. Hello, bone shark. Leave me alone. We also have a radio message, but I'll come back to that later. Right, let's keep an ear out for those fucking buzzy boys. See if we can scan things. Power transmitter. Light stick fragment. I don't even know what that is. But we need to find two of them. Exterior grow bed. Probably very useful for when we want to grow things. Scanner room. Ah, we already have a scanner room. We don't have to worry about that. It's another one? No. Common bulb bush. Tell him to scan it and I want to scan it. I don't really care about it though. Again, the wiki is right there if you really care. We got another radio message there. Scanner room fragment. Hello, ampule.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
What is in here? No, this isn't what I thought it was. I had the sea glide in that slot. Just salt and more rubies. Rubies are one of the things I do need for aerogel, I think. But not the key issue. So, not really going to solve my problem. It's an ampule egg. Leave that shit alone. Let's head back around to the sea moth. Give me some air, please. Alright, I think we avoided pissing off that ampule. Let's see if this is anything scannable. Nope. But not metal fragments. Nope. As far as I'm aware, the ampules are like aggressive-ish. But they're not terrible. There are definitely more worrisome predators around. The bone sharks are kind of just like stalkers and sand sharks. They're just little guys that you have to not let hit you. Lightweight high capacity tank. Interesting. We'll see what that is about later. So we've pretty thoroughly checked the outside of this wreckage, I'd say. Is there a way inside it? Preferably one without an ampule sticking its head into it. Oh, that looks like a way in. Let's put that there. Let's this? Stasis rifle fragment, hello. Stun gun, basically. Be very useful with these little shits running around. I don't know if it would work on an actual ampule though. It would make sense if it didn't, but I think it does. Here we go, we got that from it. Oh, here we go again. I should simply know better, shouldn't I? Is this interior grow bed? Yep. I'm gonna immediately try and leave. Oh, hello. Is this exterior area? Look at that. Indoor grow bed, and I already had that, so I don't know what it's talking about. Reinforced dive suit, eh? Then we want to come in here. Right, we need to move faster or I'm gonna drown. Because you don't actually have 30 seconds of oxygen, because we're lower down. Huh. Me. Need more oxygen for these places sometimes. See if there's any other holes to go into. I think we have everything we're gonna get out of here, but I will go in for one last run. I'll get the laser cutter out as well, jeez. Anything in here? Battery. Abandoned PDA. The charter. This is the thing that the Sunbeam were complaining about. I'll let you read that. It's basically like some kind of constitution. Data box. Cyclops sonar upgrade. Ooh, that's quite helpful actually once we get a Cyclops. Alright, nice to have it, I guess. I scanned these before. Oh, basic plant pot, gimme. And sheep plant pot. I'd die for them, but I'm so mad. Oh, hello. Water, right. Get to the sea moth. I think that's probably all we're gonna find in here, though. Can't imagine we find like more than 3 data boxes in one thing. Yeah, I'm gonna call that quits. Let me know if I did miss anything significant in there, though. I don't like that it's nighttime in this biome, but I honestly don't know if you could tell if it was daytime anyway. Hey, Reefback Leviathan, you scary bitch. Right. I think there's more wreckages in this biome, though, but I really don't want to go into it. I have to orient myself with, like, the compass. No, if we go south, we'll hit the Aurora. If we go north, I don't know what we'll hit, but I think we can go east and find more wreckages. I hate this biome. By the way, if you go south and you do find the Aurora, that's where you're going to find that one Reaper Leviathan we saw. Oh, hello. What just hit me? Ugh. My bone shark's infected. Give me just 2 seconds, I saw something shiny. You know what I'm like? Yeah, it was just a ruby. Hey, they're annoying to get, what can I say? Ah, here we go, more wreckage. Maybe repair this. It's been taking chunks out of it. Right, well, we can just go straight in, I guess. Anything here? Right, we got this door here. That's a lot of loot in there. Water. 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 Ooh, filtration machine. Nice. These can be placed in your bases to make you water passively, and they generate salt. And salt is a real pain to gather, so I do like that. So, if I just learned the blueprint for that straight up from 1.
New blueprint acquired.
What is this? Lighter build allows for enhanced maneuverability. I'll need to look up what the maneuverability penalty of the regular one is, but that's interesting. Water filtration machine. Ah, we need aerogel. Okay. Well, that just takes us outside. Okay, let's just do a quick check here and make sure this doesn't just take us right to the outside again. Cool. Let's laser that open.
30 seconds.
Yeah. Sea moth's right next to me. Let's go get a gulp of oxygen real quick. I think this is where the rebreather would really help, because I think it stops you from having the penalties of depth for your breathing. Anything in this? No. Anything hiding back here that's of use to me? There must be something in here. They don't just put fucking laser rooms there for no reason. Just the duffel bag? Will be immensely annoyed if it is. This go anywhere? No? Guess that might just be all that's in this room. Annoying. Right, well, let's go home. My inventory's getting full anyway. Bloody bulb zone at night. Why am I here? Ugh. A good thing to note is you can get shale from here, so it is a decent source of like diamonds and stuff. But mostly what I'm seeing this place as being good for is rubies. I think you can get rubies from that mushroom biome too. And it's a lot safer. Yeah, the little trip into the Aurora did help us with that, by the way, because that's how we got that depth module so easily. Here, a Reaper. Can we see him? Oh, we can see him. You can see his shadow there. Don't know if he'll come for us at that distance, but I'm going to get a little bit of distance between me and him. Now, the cool thing about Subnautica is if you kill those, they don't respawn. But the problem with Subnautica is that there is absolutely no tools in the game to help you kill that thing in any way easily. You just have to go in with a stun gun and a knife against that massive snake. But if you can kill them, those won't respawn, which I find to just be really cool. There's some lithium there on the side of that cliff. Oh, hey. A life pod. Doesn't seem to have landed correctly, but let's see what we can find here. Is there like a way in? Oh yeah, there's a way in. Someone's been here and eaten the crew already. What's this? Creature decoys. Useful if you want to decoy those creatures. I'd rather just stun gun them and stab them, to be honest, but good to have. Life pod for crew log.
Landed in area of significant alien activity. Encountered predators in the Leviathan class, highly aggressive. Spectroscope scanner assigned species designator Reaper.
Ooh.
One specimen attempted to swallow the life pod, doing extensive damage in the process. Only viable option is to make for the safety of the Aurora crash site. I have retrieved a data box with the creature decoy and enough resources to fabricate a couple of them. The swim's longer than the decoy lifetime, but it should just be enough to keep them busy. If you don't find me on board the ship, presume I miscalculated.
Yeah, the bigger problem is, even if he did make it to the ship fucking exploded, and I'm pretty sure it exploded after he would have reached the ship, so... he gone, even if he did survive, but his sacrifice will give me creature decoys. Have I been here? Yeah, I think I've been here. Ah, it's so nice to be in a biome that isn't jet black and filled with electrified eels. Fuck you, Stalker, I hate you still. Actually, I don't mind Stalkers, they barely even bite, to be honest. Ah, home sweet home. Now, what are the radio messages saying?
Aurora, we're approaching the planet now. We have a landing site for you that's... well, it's better than the alternatives. We've sent you the coordinates. It'll take us a couple of days to align our orbit. We should be able to establish direct contact with you during that time. Then we're coming in to get you. Cross your fingers, the weather holds. And don't leave us waiting. Sunbeam out.
Alright, so the sunbeam will arrive in 40 minutes. Over there. They must have found somewhere to land over there, I guess. Well, I guess that's where we're gonna head next, huh? I wish that UI element was smaller. Which does present a bit of an issue, because that's like an episode's length. So it'll have to happen like in the middle of the next episode, I think, because it's not going to happen today. But what did we get done today? Well, we raided the Aurora and we got a shitload of technological blueprints. In the next episode, while we wait for the sunbeam to arrive, or in fact, we can go straight to the sunbeam's landing site and just explore it, because obviously there's land if they're going to be able to land, so that would be interesting to have a look through. But we also need to make a stasis rifle. I know how to get magnetite just fine. What else do I need? I wouldn't mind a reinforced dive suit, but I don't know what synthetic fibers is. I'd also want to look into that upgraded tank thing. I need to make a modification station, really. That's what I'm seeing. But we'll deal with the sunbeam first. And we'll do that in the next episode. Let me know if you're still enjoying the series, and in the meantime, special thank you to my members and patrons. If you want to become one of those, there are links in the description to do so. If you enjoyed this video, why not check out another one? I would recommend the one on the top right. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.